Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Thursday, August 10th, 2023. So CPI numbers came in a little better than expected. Still we're up, but it was they were expecting a little bit higher read than what happened, and that jolted the indexes in pre-market. I think they were high as like something like 40 at some point. And just to recap what I was expecting yesterday, I said, when we were here, we've been testing this 4460 a few times, and we had bullish divergences. I said we're trading within this wedge right here, and I would anticipate, some type of pop to the upside, and event it's going to fail at resistance. So this was the wedge that I showed yesterday. This one right here. And this was the target, and you can see it came right to the target, and that's where sellers stepped in. It was also price resistance here. And from there, it was just an entire day of selling, except for 30 minutes of buying and then down again. So this is showing us that the bears are, even when the bulls got a higher high, they brought it back down to make a lower low. So we came down, we tested the exact support line that I've been watching. We bounced up. Now we're seeing sellers step in at the 50-day 15-minute chart here where they're selling it. So this is when I say the changing of the guard from bullish to bearish. When it was bullish, what would happen was every time we'd get down to the 50-day moving average or the 200, we would see buyers step in, and that was the support level. So now it's changing to a point where now everybody is selling these rallies at the moving averages. So today, even though it was all over the place, made sense. We closed even. It's just really showing us that the bulls are still out of gas. Even when they try to jack the market up some 40 points at the open, it's 40 points worth of selling right afterwards. So still neutral on the 15-minute chart. Looking at the 60-minute chart, really nothing has changed, because if you look at this, remember this was the important resistance area, and that was right at that 4500 up to the 4520. So we went up a little bit above it, but this was the resistance zone, and from there we saw selling come. So we had the bullish divergences. Maybe this is all that was needed, was a move from 4460 up to 45 25, maybe just a 75-point move and back down. But if these, if this support level, once it gets lost, we're really looking. We do have some gap support down at the 4440. So that's the area that I was saying that we need to watch as far as getting through it. And if the bears can push it through these two levels, we're going to have a very, very fast move, most likely down to the right around that 43.86. So we're going to be retracing a lot of this. And once we get down there, what happens then is we're literally going to we're going to be seeing the moving averages moving down, and these gaps that I've been talking about that are going to get filled. And it's we're looking at it now. It took a while for it to play out. I'm still wouldn't be surprised to see some type of bounce, even if we came down to the 44.40. And the reason why is we're probably going to have bullish divergences. So leave the door open. This area right here is a little bit dangerous to be jumping aggressively short. You want to wait for this to get broken and then for it to come up and be used as resistance. That's the perfect setup. Now, if we come up, like I said, I was interested. If you're looking to put new money to work, I said, right around that 45.20, that's a resistance area, and then you wait up at the 45.40. So those are the areas we made it up there. Where if you took that trade up at the 45.20, I mean, heck, you're up almost 80 points already on the trade. So the resistance areas worked. Everything is going as planned, and I think this was going to be a little bit of an important top that we made up at this at close to the 4600 level, 4605. And it's we're going to retrace a lot of this, and I wouldn't be surprised to see towards the end of the year us maybe trading up here. But us starting from somewhere down at the 4200, possibly even down at the 4100. So that, I'm like I said, I'm not saying that we're crashing, but I do see us getting a test down at this support area, which is down at the 4200 down to the 4100. So we're going to have some big moves, but you're going to start seeing this little consolidation drag to the downside, and we're going to start seeing big moves happening, but we may need to start testing support one more time. So that's really about it. I'm sticking with. I believe August is going to be a rough summer, but even though it's following that, you can't just be shorting anywhere. You want to, you could have gotten your short here at the 44.60 and been 80 points underwater, and now you're basically even on the trade instead of sitting there waiting for the bounce and then shorting and having the better price. Because I was saying down here, do not, it's dangerous jumping aggressively on the short side until we break this support level. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.